Hello, welcome to episode, let's call it 15 of the Epic Film Challenge 2. I've got no idea where I am with the series right now, but Videodrome, Long Live the New Flesh. We watched this film a few nights ago.
Is that actually the title behind it?
No, I just quote in the film, Long Live the New Flesh. Death to Videodrome. Long live the... No, it's a bit of a spoiler.
Death to the movie Videodrome.
Death to the movie Videodrome. We watched this a couple of days ago. We did a video called the Videodrome Experience and talked about, we had Connie's initial reactions. I guess my initial reactions, I hadn't seen the film all the way through as well. Just to quickly sum it up in this video, I promise Connie it won't be longer than 5 minutes. I'll probably go a little bit over that, but anyway. James Woods...
Say that now!
James Woods plays a guy called Max, who's the head of a smallish TV company. The film's set in, well, the film's made in 1983, so it was kind of on the dawn of like videotape and stuff like that, and cassettes and things. And he's got a friend who kind of has used I guess like a satellite system to hone in on this like secret broadcast, a pirate broadcast of a show called Videodrome, where they kind of have these simulations of people getting tortured and murdered and stuff. And Max is like thinking, oh, maybe I can put.
They never show them getting murdered.
No, but
they say they were getting murdered.
Yeah. And Max is kind of like, oh, this is interesting, maybe I can put this on my station, because, it's such a kind of shocking thing that people will watch it and stuff. And then there's another woman played by Deborah Harry, who she's in it for a bit at the beginning and then she kind of disappears and stuff. I mean, really, the main character is Max, and then there's other side characters that come into it. But it's a very trippy movie. It's a very weird movie. There's sex in it, there's violence, gore. A very famous scene where, and again, if you haven't seen Videodrome, then turn the video off because this will just be full of spoilers, because we have to talk about some of the weird and fucked up shit that happens in it.
So there's no point of talking about it.
His stomach kind of opens up, there's a big slit, and kind of like he puts his gun inside it, and then like someone slots a tape into his stomach. I mean, really gory, but great practical effects.
Yeah, the first time that shot was like, I couldn't watch it. I was like,
yeah, it was like really like slimy and stuff, and yeah, really.
It was well done.
Yeah, it was well done, but disgusting.
Thing, actually, a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. There's a connection there. And the whole idea of the film, I guess, is kind of a man's relationship with the technology and kind of the way they go together, and it kind of seems to kind of predict where society is going in terms of technology and the television, and whether that kind of dumbs us down or kind of, lots of interesting ideas in it. Ultimately, I don't think it's a great film. I know a lot of people love it and think it's fantastic and they get a lot out of the themes. I can understand that, but for me, I don't think...
You can understand that?
Yeah, I can understand.
People love it.
Yeah, because it's different, and some people like things that are different. Some people like things that present stories in different ways, and it's definitely a story that's presented in a different way. And I do think there are great ideas in the film. I just don't think they pay off towards the end, and the ending itself. But the practical effects are great. There's a bit where
you know what? I love the ending.
Why?
Because it ended.
I don't know why I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, no, because I was going to say this one guy gets killed towards the end. Like, he starts convulsing, and like stuff starts coming out of his body, and his skull cracks open. It's one of the most impressive and disgusting effects I've ever seen.
That reminded me of The Thing as well.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if it was the same guy, because I think it was a year after The Thing came out. Anyway, I'm not sure who did the practical effects, but yeah, it's very very erotic and gory, and that kind of stuff, like the scene where he's pushing his face against the TV and the TV's like moaning and it's like her and stuff, and it's like
that was awkward. Like, I just kept thinking, this is a movie I'm so glad I'm not watching with any of my family members.
Oh yeah, definitely is not one to watch with family.
No.
But I like it. I like its place.
And the videotape was kind of go like that.
Yeah, the pulsating videotape and stuff like that. And I love the idea of people being addicted to cathode rays, like literally the tubes that give the light to the TV, and people they've set up a building where people go to just watch TV to get their fix, kind of thing. It's almost like a homeless shelter for people who are addicted to TV. And
it's kind of how we're like with smartphones now.
It really is. Yeah, there's a lot of social commentary in it, and I'd definitely watch it again in the future, but I wouldn't rush to do it. And ultimately, I think as interesting and intriguing as I found it the first couple of times I saw like most of the film, from start to finish, it doesn't really hold up as a great film in my opinion. Now, we're under 5 minutes. We can get to the ending. There you go. Yeah. Although the intro will be a bit longer. Anyway, would you say this is a film you must see before you die? Of course, this series is 1001 movies you must see before you die. Yes or no?
Could be a movie you could watch if you want to die. No.
Yeah.
No. I felt like I wasted, I don't know, was it an hour and a half?
Hour and a half.
Felt like 5 long, horrific hours. Like, I could have happily gone through my life without watching that movie.
And I think,
like I said in the other video, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone I like. Because, why did you do that to me?
I just thought it would be interesting, you know, and my answer would be yes.
Watching paint dry could
I
be
think
more
you should,
interesting.
because it might be something that you enjoy. And again, I find the idea within the film, again, this spoils things, but the idea is that you watch Videodrome, and once you've watched it, it basically puts like a tumour in your head, and you start getting these hallucinations.
Yeah,
I just find that fucking terrifying. The idea of just like, okay, you've watched something and that's it, you're fucked, basically. I found it really scary.
It's like watching a murder being a witness. Well, makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I just found that the concept quite visceral and stuff. But I think, yeah, it is a movie you must see before you die, just to see, you know. I think it's like, you know, they have really extreme films. You heard about these films where they just go overboard with stuff. Some of those I'm not interested in, and they go too far with the extreme. I don't think Videodrome is like really extreme. You know, yeah, it's gory and stuff, but I don't think it pushes it too far. I think it's definitely worth checking out and seeing if, you know, if the ideas present themselves to you in a different way than they do to us, I guess. So, I like different filmmaking.
What did I like
you know?
about it?
James Woods' acting was really good.
The acting was good. It was original.
Yeah,
I've never seen a movie like it.
It is an original film. That's another. I have to give it points for that as well.
And if I'd seen it in the 80s, being the age I am now, and still like really interested in movies and so on, not that I would like it, but I would probably like appreciate it or something. But now it's just no.
Yeah.
No, I did not enjoy it at all. However, it was original, and the effects were really well made. Lily's face is funny right now. She's all...
Nuzzled.
Yeah.
Nuzzling her face into the cat tree. Anyway,
Yeah.
So Videodrome, it's a no from Connie, it's a yes from me. I still don't think it's a great film. I just don't, the whole, I love kind of just the 80s-ness of it, like just scratchy old TVs and like staticky. It just reminds me of watching films when I was a kid, on like when the reception was bad and stuff, and just, I don't know, I just really like VHS.
TVs moaning.
No, not that. I'm not saying I love that, but just the general. I mean, I guess you get it with any 80s film that has TVs and stuff, but that's just something that appeals to me as a very 80s kind of thing. But yeah, very uncomfortable, unnerving film. There you go. Nothing more to add, really, is there?
Unnerving.
Unnerving, yeah. Just like, you know, it's uncomfortable. Makes you uncomfortable.
More uncomfortable in the beginning. But yeah.
Yep. So there we go. That was Videodrome. Long live the new Flash, or
Death to Videodrome.
nicely done.
Bye.
You're gonna leave me hanging now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go like...
No, I was like, nicely done. You know. Oh, come on. You're a good slack on.
Go there?
No, you do it. That just hurt.
I'm confused.
I feel like a gun is going to sprout out of my hand now, and it's going to like convulse and like, you know.
Really?
A funny story. He holds a gun, and the gun fuses into his hand by with like wires and stuff. I guess to go with the theme like technology and man and stuff.
That reminds me of.
But apparently James Woods, he played a trick on the director because the stuff was so cold or something. He sprayed this stuff on his hand to pretend he had frostbite. And once the director was like, "I got frostbite." That's a harsh prank. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.
See, that's what I thought you were going to do.
Oh,